8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2/16/2014. We have the NASDAQ Transportation stocks. It's a key sector for bull rallies, and they seem and appear that on Friday, when we had a very low volume rally, is that these transports have done extremely well. Transports are a key, both the Dow transports and the NASDAQ transports, because if these things are burning higher, then that means services and goods are being shipped around the country. So, and also, this is where I'm going to show exactly where this particular trend was so that everybody can see that this is a long-term trend on the transports. And it's a key sector to bull rallies and bear raids, meaning that if the transports go down, the market's going to follow it. And this is a snapshot right here of 2013. We made several highs. One, then we made another high. So they made highs going all the way up here. And now they have a recovery that they're doing. So if we take some of these peaks right here, we take this high right here, and we're going to just put this right about here. This trend line is key because that's going to come right where it should. It's going to come right across here where these highs were and the NASDAQ transports. And then, of course, the transports and the NASDAQ continue to rally to make higher highs. So when we zoom in right here, this is going to be the key. Because if the transports fail, that means there will be a reversal in the market. And here it is right here. That's a major daily resistance right now. There's also another trend line over here, slightly above it. The 50-day simple moving average on the NASDAQ transports are 29.55. And that's an ascending setup base. So let's just take a look at it. Started over here in the shorter term. So here we go. We're right there where that support level on the 50-day and the 10-day simple moving average is in play. So, having said that, we're going to take a look and see what the buy signals or sell signals look like. This is going to be that wall of resistance, and it's currently right in that wall of resistance. And like I said, this is where the tops were. So this is also a top up here. And we have another one right here. And that's exactly where the resistance 1 and 2 will be. They look just like the NASDAQ composite and whatnot. And these are the stocks right here that we're going to be looking for, because there's some key stocks in here that we're working on. They had a 24.73 range in the NASDAQ transports. And basically, there are some leadership ones that we're looking at in here. So, this is the range today, and that's the key. So, basically, we're going to be looking at these three stocks. ALGT is going to be one, and we'll just take a look in here of this NASDAQ composite. Now, it's a lot deeper with stocks than the Dow. So, we will look at the overbought transports. One of them would be this one right here, obviously, ALGT. So as we start looking in here, this was a big gap down. It must have been in earnings. But these are the stocks that we're going to take a look at, because this here, we will do our investigation to see exactly what this gap down was. And then it's rebounded nicely. So that's ALGT. We're going to take a look at this one. Now here's one that's doing quite well. And this particular type of trend in the transports are breaking out to all-time highs. And so here we are. So I'm going to tell the MMTs to put this on the list. RYAAY. Okay? High was 56, the low was 54. That's going to be another key one that we're going to want to watch. Okay, so here it is right now. It's rallied to 52-week highs. So let's just see if it's overbought. Sure is overbought. For this particular name, it's 91% on the DS. The MACD readings, these are all public indicators. Our platform will say differently though, and that's overbought. So just by understanding where some of these key stocks are that move the transports higher. So we will be doing some looking for calls and puts as far as getting this overbought process. Here's another one. This one here is Worldwide Inc. Doesn't trade a lot, but it's still in there. That's going to come up and hit resistance. So as we go through these key sectors, we're going to look for other opportunities in the NASDAQ component versus the Dow component. So this is going to be on our list. These two right here, the ALDT and the RYAAY. Those two right there for now. And nonetheless, this stock here, we'll be looking at it too. Remember, the rally was up here. And these transports that have big reversals, they're the ones that give us the clue that there is a correction. And we can see that this one was playing its role because this low, which was created over here on the transports, they've gone straight up when we put that bottom. So it's looking really good for the bull at this point. One of the things that I'm going to say, though, that's very, very important in the NASDAQ transports is that it barely has a buy signal on it as of this date of 2016. Meaning that if this thing fails here and we get a reversal on these transports, that's going to tell us the broader market is going to go that way as well. They lead rallies up and they lead rallies down. And there's the transports right there. NASDAQ Composite.